Hey guys, so nice to meet you. You may know me from somewhere if you are in the public relations business. I was president of ECO, the International Communications Consultancy Organization, for about 2 years, and I was a vice president before that and the treasurer. So I've been around in the public relations business for a quarter century. Can you imagine? 25 years. So 25 years, it means thousands, literally thousands of projects. Such an amazing experience. Thousands, if not tens of thousands of people to meet, to discuss, to negotiate. At the Communications Forum in Davos, Switzerland, where I was the chairman of the board and also one of the keynote speakers. Also, I met so many colleagues from all over the world that finally decided at the end of the day to write a book in English. This will be my fourth book, but having in mind what is happening all over the world, feeling the changes of our business, which are very often with the speed of light, looking at my colleagues, at my clients, looking at the markets, and most important, looking at the tremendous changes within the media market and the media performance, decided to call my book The Global PR Revolution. It's a revolution, by the way. And during the writing process, during the assemblation of the different opinions and points of view and different chapters, I talked to hundreds of people. By the way, 100 of them will be included with the quotes, and not only quotes, but also statements and point of view on the changes within the market, changes in different countries. Out of those 100, they represent more than 70 countries all over the world. And during this process, I met a couple of different opinions. A lot of people say, not majority, by the way, they said, it's not a revolution, it's an evolution. It's a logical change. And then I was saying, hey, wait a minute. That's not the case. This is a revolution, mostly because the ownership of media had changed, which is the most important thing. Something like 10 years ago, who were the public persons? Public persons used to be sportsmen, TV anchors, politicians, who else? Singers, rock singers, or whatever, and that's it. Now everyone is a public person. A full transparency of our lives brought this whole situation in a way that a taxi driver with a second-hand laptop might be much more influential and much more famous and much more important and, of course, much more public than any politicians. Because if I ask you now to tell me the name of one of the US ministers or secretaries, except the Secretary of State and the President of the US, and most probably the Vice President, you would not be able to mention even a one. Not talking about countries like UK, where the ministers are changing every week, and most probably France or Belgium or Germany or whatever. So that we know the president, we know the prime minister. I don't know why, because we watch CNN and all the rest of the news. But we know also who was Steve Jobs and who is Bill Gates, and many other names, and Mark Zuckerberg and many other names, which changed the world. And they changed the world because now all of us, we own media. If we own media, then it's a revolution. If 5 billion people on the planet Earth, all over the world, crossing oceans, rivers, mountains, they own media, it's a real revolution. So this is the book. The book will be about 300 pages. It's already on sale. It's published by Allworth Press, an amazingly good US publishing house. Now is distributed by Simon Schuster, is distributed by Barnes & Noble, and also is on sale on Amazon, which I'm very flattered, because having these big names, especially Simon & Schuster, who will be the exclusive distributor and exclusive seller all over the US, that means that this book it may be really worth to see. And if you see the back of the book, we have the opinion of Paul Holmes, the founder of the Holmes Report, who is an absolute institution in the public relations and marketing business. Also, we have the opinion of Sir Martin Sorrell, the founder, and the immediate former, I would say, or immediate past CEO of WPP Group, the largest world's communications group, and also representatives from the UK, from Russia, from Germany, from Belgium, from Czech Republic, Hungary, Italy, Romania, Slovenia, Spain, Norway, Switzerland, just name them. Whatever country you think about, you will find it in the book here. So, the global PR revolution. I will come back to you with a couple of more videos, and I promise much shorter than this one. Telling different stories from the book, different chapters, quotes, and sharing some interesting stories during the process of writing this book. Thank you very much for your attention. If you are interested, just write me an email. Go on Facebook, go on Twitter, go on LinkedIn, find my name. Most probably I'm one of the easiest persons to be found on the planet Earth. Write me an email, ask a question. If you're happy, tell me. If you're not happy, tell me twice, and I'll be very happy to communicate with you and to answer all your questions. The Global PR Revolution. Thank you very much for your attention.